And we are finishing our night outside the Fairfax County Courthouse for the Brendan Banfield trial. Now on Tuesday, we really got through a lot. We began the morning with the opening statements from the prosecution and the defense. Then we got through the entirety of 5 witnesses. In trials, the prosecution begins with their witnesses. 5 witnesses that began the morning and the early afternoon. Those were mostly officers responding to the scene. There was also the person in Fairfax County who had the access to the records for the 911 call, and also a medical examiner. Then we had a little bit of a break, and then the last witness of the day is the au pair involved in this alleged plot, this alleged double murder plot, Juliana Perez Malayajes. And I want to break down what exactly we heard, because the prosecution spent the last 2 hours of the day going through their questions for her. They didn't even get through all their questions. That's going to continue on Wednesday at 10 a.m. But they really wanted to drill down on the specifics of this alleged plot. They really took a meticulous effort for this. The prosecution began with asking Perez Malayajes when she and Banfield began their sexual relationship. That was in August 2022. They showed pictures of the two she posted on social media, which concealed Banfield's face. Later that year, in October, she said Banfield mentioned a plan to get rid of his wife, but she thought he was joking. It wasn't until December when Perez Malayajes said Banfield told her his plan to create a fake profile with his wife's picture on a fetish website to try and lure someone to the house to make it look like a home invasion gone wrong. But it took time to find Joe Ryan, the man that Banfield later shot. On 911 calls, Banfield said he shot Ryan. The prosecutor went through a number of conversations between the fake profile and other users. Perez Malayajes said she and Banfield ruled out users if they wanted to meet in public. Eventually, they found Joe Ryan, who agreed to come to the house with a knife and rope, thinking this was part of a fantasy. That's when Perez Malayajes described the alleged murder.
Said, he yelled, "Police officer." Christine's first reaction, that was the first time I heard she say anything at that point. And she yelled back at Brendan, saying, "Brendan, he has a knife." That's when Brendan first shot Joe. When I was bringing him the towel, he got on top of her, and that's when I first saw him stab her with a knife.
Now, one note to end the day in court: Perez Malayajes and Banfield did not make eye contact when she walked out. Now, on to the next day. Starting at Wednesday at 10 a.m., the prosecution will continue their questioning of the au pair involved in all of this. And that's not the end of it. The defense, of course, will have their opportunity to ask her questions. And this is going to be something to really keep an eye out for, because they're really contending that Perez Malayajes is not a reliable witness because she took a plea deal. So that's going to be something to watch out for.